but it's okay.
I didn't even know.
That's okay. But thank you. Okay, so this next one is really cool. And this is eye patterns. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you a series of questions, and I'm just going to kind of look at you and just kind of, you know, determine kind of where your feeling is based off of your eye patterns. Okay. And I have to write this down, which I don't remember enough space for this. Okay, what was the color of the first car that you owned? Imagine your car today was blue. She's giving me a dead stare.
Well, I'm trying to, I mean, that's hard to do.
Yeah.
It's weird because I know what color it is.
Right.
Yeah. Could you give me like, is it a navy blue? Is it a light blue? Is it like, you know,
Yeah.
I like the details.
So imagine that your car was like a light baby blue. Okay. That's better. I'll remember that. Right. Okay. Can you remember the sound, or can you think of the sound of your mother's voice?
Yeah.
Okay. Now imagine what I would sound like if I sounded like Donald Duck. Are you imagining it?
I am.
Okay. And can you recite the Pledge of Allegiance to yourself? Imagine what it feels like to step on wet carpet. Okay. Okay. So, I think I wrote it down here, just so that you know. All of your visual cues were, let me see, I think they were all, or the constructed and then recalled. Let me do this. Constructed. Okay, interesting. Are you left-handed?
No, right-handed.
Huh. Maybe I had it wrong. I don't know. So, constructed is like what you're making up in your own mind, like what you're imagining, and recalled is what your memory is, what you're remembering.
Okay.
And typically for constructed, you would use this eye, you would look this way. For recalled, you would
Yeah, I went like, as soon as you
way.
had the first
Yeah.
question you asked me, I'm like, oh, the
Yeah.
color of my first car.
Yeah.
I had to like think about it.
Yeah. But you looked, I put right middle. So it was, no, it's your right eye. We're doing this one all over again.
Okay.
Or I'm just gonna delete.
Okay.
I'm just gonna delete this part of it. Because I put right middle, but it's your right middle, and I'm supposed to write left, because I'm looking at you left eye. So you looked right and middle, and then you looked right and up when I said about recalling things. And then when I said about imagining things, you really looked dead on, but you looked a little bit this way as you were recalling things.
Right.
And so what that's good is for helping your client determine if they're associated or if they're disassociated. The other thing that it's really good for is that if, so it says whether they're organized, right? Or they're not that they're not organized, but they're like backwards organized, like disorganized, right? And a lot of left-handed people are disorganized as far as they look the opposite way, right? But it's a really small number, but usually if they do look the other small way, they are left. So, and then if you look up, it's like a visual construct, so you're visualizing something. When I asked about your mom's voice, auditory is straight across, and you were right on that one. And then kinesthetic is feeling, like touching the carpet or what have you. And a lot of times people, when they are imagining touching the carpet, they'll look like down a little bit, like they're imagining what that feeling is. Or then recalling, like, what does this look like? Do you remember a time? Do you remember what this is?
Okay.
And you look up, middle, or down. So it helps you determine how they're thinking. So while you're talking to them, so you can start thinking, are they thinking of a feeling? Are they thinking of something that they've heard before, something that they've seen before?
Right.
So all of those kind of things as you're talking with your client. So that's a lot of that one again. And then I think now we're going to get into the fun ones.